tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And now the Lakers starting group. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Smart is out there with Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the 3, the small forward.
Athletic play from Dort on the drive, coming in hot and finishing it off with the slam.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Here's Dort, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Now the Lakers on the break. Reeves the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Reeves the pass to Ayton. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 off target.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Now Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Rebound by Wallace. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. 3-pointer. Lakers with the rebound. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Now here's Smart. Last game we saw him score 13. He gets it in there. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. SGA against Doncic. Now here's SGA. He's covered closely. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here is Hachimura. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Wallace. Still scoreless. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Both free throws good from SGA. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Doncic, no good.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
All free throws good from Doncic. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Now here's Wallace. Nothing on the board. For three, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Doncic. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ayton. Out to Doncic. From the arc. He makes that one drop only a second and 5 tries.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Now, here's Doncic. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Hornets.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And now, let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you guys.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. All right, a chance to check out stats for Luka Doncic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Smart with the ball. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Oh, Reeves in position. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. SGA kicks to Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Hachimura with a screen on SGA. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 6.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
SGA against Doncic. And here is Hachimura. He has yet to score. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Wallace. The 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Back to Reeves. And here is Hachimura. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Cason Wallace. And then for the Lakers, Jake LaRavia is checked in for Austin Reeves. Connect comes in for Smart, and Smith subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now, here's Mitchell. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And it's off from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Ayton. Back to Smith. Ayton sets the pick for Smith. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. And it's Ayton missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Caruso, no good. The Lakers leading. Here's Hachimura. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And James subbed in for Smith. Smith checked in for James. Los Angeles leading by 4. Smith feeling it out a bit, and that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. Hayes the pass to Smith. Vanderbilt a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with the steal.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And slam dunk by SGA.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Lakers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Hayes. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Hartenstein. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Hayes the pass to Reeves. Here's the teardrop. Unable to get that one. Good D by Mitchell. Caruso looking for an opening. Mitchell outside. Over Reeves. And it's Mitchell missing. Los Angeles has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Poked away and stolen by Caruso. To Mitchell. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And now on the 2K leaderboard, the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the best free throw shooting teams in the league. Number 1, the Thunder.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold. But some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Here's Reeves. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's LaRavia. Pass to Vanderbilt. 4 on the clock. Here's Reeves. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Caruso with the ball. LaRavia's there, and that one's good, Caruso.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Reeves outside. No good on the three. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
You've got Alex Caruso. Williams is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the one spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Mitchell. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Lakers trail by 4. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Now connect. Drills it from outside. Connects. Got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Oklahoma City shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Outside Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Connect. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Connect. The 11-footer. That one off the back iron and out. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Now Joe. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lakers trail by 5. Reeves outside. Pass to Hayes, and stolen by Williams. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Reeves against Mitchell. Now Joe. Williams dishes to Mitchell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Here's Connect. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Thunder with some changes. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Wallace comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. The Lakers also changing it up. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Connect. Rugged finish from Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the determination from Shai? Didn't let the physical defense stop him.
On the wing, Reeves. He doesn't hit that one. Nice defense from Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now, here's SGA. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wallace has got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Dort. SGA with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Wallace. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers trail by 9. Doncic passes to LaRavia. Halt the run. Can't capitalize inside.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. Shea going through the defense.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. To the inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Doncic against SGA. Wiggins kicks to SGA. Pocket 6. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Doncic right at the doorstep.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Smart's checked in. Back to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Doncic against SGA. It doesn't go in. He's 3 for 9 now and frustrated. Out to the right wing. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Dort wide open. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Smart. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's SGA. He's coming off a 28-point game against Golden State.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Kevin, back to you.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After Luka Doncic's miss, and Hartenstein is right there. And the Thunder lead by 9.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Smart. Ayton, the pass to Hachimura. Shoots over Caruso. Misses off the right eye.
Operated from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And it's Jordan off the drive. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Reeves. Doncic against Caruso. Shoots over Doncic. And that one's good. Caruso's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hayes checked in for Austin Reeves. 1:31 left in the first half. Doncic with a screen for Hachimura. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's SGA. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Ayton. Back to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Wallace.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
SGA finds Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Dort with the bounce pass. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. Lakers trail by 15. On the wing, Doncic. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Hachimura's got his third basket of the night right there. So it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this.
And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Thunder.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the skies, really.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Doncic out there with Smart. And it's Reeves in at the 3. Here's Smart after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Now, here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
To the paint. It's deflected and stolen by Ayton. There's the drive. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to SGA. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smart kicks to Doncic. Oh, Ayton in position. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And he makes that one. SGA's got 23.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Smart passes to Doncic. Smart puts the pick in for Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good. The Thunder leading by 12. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's Dort. No good with the triple. Lakers trail by 12. Doncic with it. Now SGA defending. Smart misses. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's SGA. He's got 23. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Smart. Here's Doncic. The shot from the low post is good. Doncic has got 13 points.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
You know, for years we wondered, Clark, what life after LeBron would look like for the Lakers. That question has been answered.
Yeah, I think landing Doncic completely altered the course of the franchise, Kevin. I mean, he really is one of the best offensive players in the world, and he's in his prime. He makes them a threat in the West every season, and if he ever commits to defense, he'll be really special.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. Holmgren with it. He's covered by Hachimura. Clock is at 3. Holmgren kicks to Dort. SGA, that's a 2-pointer, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
SGA against Smart. Pass to Ayton. On deep, it's tipped. And he recovers it. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the Lakers get it back. The lead now in single digits.
What a save by Reeves. He saw what was happening ahead of time and was one step ahead of that play.
Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Reed. Dort finds Holmgren.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Lakers trail by 10. Doncic passes to Ayton. Now here is Hachimura. It's taken away by Wallace. Here he goes. And Wallace slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Wallace with the ball. 7 points in the game. Holmgren outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Holmgren's got 9 points now in the quarter. And here is Los Angeles now, down by 12. Looking ahead to their next and playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Reeves can't hit.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Ayton. Lakers passing it around. Reeves finds Doncic. 6 to shoot. Outside, Smart. No good from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Holmgren. 9 points in the game so far. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on an 11-3 run right now. On the wing, Wallace. Outside, Dort. Holmgren outside. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge. And proving how versatile he can be. Holmgren, fantastic dime in the screen and roll.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Wiggins is checked in for Hartenstein. The Lakers also making some changes. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in for Marcus Smart. Here's Connect. 6 points for him. Pass to Ayton. Now Connect. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And the Lakers with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Wallace. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Connect. Back to Doncic. Trying to get something going. Dort grabs the miss.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Lets the 3 fly. Caruso, no good. Lakers trail by 21. Here's Connect. 6 points for him. Connect sets a screen for Hachimura. Doncic, no good.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Inside, here's Wiggins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 5 now.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Redick will look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Mitchell comes in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. And then for the Lakers, Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Smith subbed in for Doncic. Connect. No good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the inside. Pass to LaRavia. Gilgeous-Alexander against Smith. And LaRavia slams it in.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
The Thunder leading by 20.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Connect. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Caruso. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Thunder ending the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Aaron Wiggins. Mitchell is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. They set the screen. Connect. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Connect. Back to Vanderbilt. LaRavia finds Connect. Here's Reeves. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Mitchell, and here is Williams. Back to Mitchell. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Reed. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Lakers trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Vanderbilt, a screen on SGA. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Mitchell, and it's good for two.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Hayes. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Hayes, the pass to LaRavia. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell in the corner. Pass to SGA. Mitchell left side. Williams has a screen for Mitchell. Off target from outside. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Over to the left wing. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. And then for Los Angeles, Andre Ayton's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Connect. The 3 for Doncic. The Thunder pull it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Down low. Hayes with the steal. Reeves against Gilgeous-Alexander. Reeves outside. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by SGA. Plays it up and banks it in. SGA's got 27 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnover tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril. Yeah, you can sum up Rui Hachimura by calling him a pro's pro, a hard worker, and a guy that just continues to add value to his team.
And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Mark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Pass to Holmgren, clock at 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Reeves with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Los Angeles with another miss.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Wallace finds Holmgren. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Sometimes it's the little things you do. Ayton, with a timely pump fake, gets himself to the line. And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line, they needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And using the defender's aggression against him. Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
That free throw good from SGA. Both free throws good from SGA. And here's Smart. Doncic outside. Smart puts the pick in for Doncic. The tray. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
SGA kicks to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Four on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. It's stolen by SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Smart. Holmgren kicks to Dort. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Pass to Joe. Now here's Williams. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Here's Smart. And the three ball is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. They love to get an opponent figured out early. We're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. He's checked in for the Thunder.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder, number 13, Usman James.
Now Mitchell. Williams has a screen for Mitchell. Looking to get back on track here. Again, Oklahoma City.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Reeves. Rebound by Williams. Mitchell looking it over. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were very much dominant.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Shai, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed.